video from Southland rap group Shoreline Mafia.
How much you get the this for?
Hanging out the window, I'm a nuts out, clapped out. Big 40 balls and tell me who gon' really bust out. Heard it was beef, so I brought shit that got nuts on it. Preaching the word, I might be crap low. Hello.
LA music scene right now is beautiful. That shit's crazy. We all come from different environments and we all just bring something new and exciting to music.
You ask me how I'm feeling, my nigga, I'm feeling lovely. It must be. Everywhere I go, they wanna fuck me. Musty. Oh, my nigga, who got the musty? It must be OGs, cause he stay serving custody.
I think what Drakeo and Greedo and the whole Stinc Team and Shoreline have been doing is kind of it's almost like a seismic break with the traditions of LA rap, because it's obviously there's like the gangster rap component, the street rap component, but it's not quite gangster rap, you know? They're not like shouting out like Bloods and Crips.
All that shit, like you ain't gotta gangbang to be cool or be tough or you ain't gotta do none of that shit. You could just really be you, solid nigga, and not be peer pressured in any of that type of shit. And just still do your own thing and nigga will respect you.
I honestly feel like the most attached I've been to any particular movement has been with a lot of the LA native stuff that's been happening in terms of just guys like Drakeo and Greedo and Shoreline. It's exciting to see like dudes who are younger that have a interesting new perspective on rap and everything, but they also are coming from a straight street lifestyle in the LA sense.
Growing up in LA, shit, running around, skating, tagging, all types of, you know, like regular kid shit, you feel me? I feel like that's how a lot of kids in LA is.
Like basically in high school and shit, niggas was just really like tagging hard.
I created my relationship with Phoenix and shit through tagging and shit.
And this nigga was like making songs on his laptop type shit, you feel me? Like just like little shit like that. And I was like rapping at the time, you feel me? We was getting fucked up, was getting high, like freestyling and shit like that.
Still sister ride, my nigga, I do lean fuck. Bottle service, nigga, pop that seal on the 16. Security fuck with me, we brought in the beam. My bitch so thick, 38 in the jeans.
Nihilistic, end of the world scenario of a bunch of multicultural friends who are just hanging out and doing graffiti, skateboarding. Like they're really, really representative of the average kid. When I go to the skate park or whatever in LA, it's like there's something really important that they're doing right now in rap.
I think I described them as like they're like Odd Future if they were too apathetic to show up to school to burn it down. And Greedo's music is just, there's a real like haunting beauty to it. Greedo is almost like tapping into like ancient ghosts, you know? He's lived all over the country and you can see that in Greedo, but he is distinctly LA.
It's not even really fair to call him an LA rapper. He's on his own fucking planet, you know? He's not held back by any sort of LA cliches or anything like that. You don't give a fuck about all that. That's actually the funniest thing about interviewing Greedo.
Instead of my introduction being like, oh yeah, the new West Coast, cause I press niggas on Twitter and Instagram and they be like, West Coast just, nah bitch, I ain't no fucking West Coast artist, nigga. I live in St. Louis, Kansas, ATL, I live in Atlanta, you feel me? I done been everywhere, Florida, you feel me?
You can't tell Greedo shit about where he's coming from or who he's influenced by. You don't want to hear it. Greedo don't want to be compared to nobody. In Greedo's mind, Greedo might as well be the only rapper walking the face of the fucking planet, which I think you kind of got to be that way sometimes if you want to make it.
I really like trap, you feel me? I really like, not even just trap like me selling drugs, like, you know, to rise above pressure, you feel me? Like, I really like made something out of nothing, you feel me? Like every time. This is a living legend for 11 years, damn near 12 years now. So like, nigga, it was just like a point where I just like was doing so bad and I was so low where I just wanted to trick my brain. If I'm gonna be high and out of my mind like the people that you pull up on in the corner in the hood and they grabbing all in their ass and doing all that, let me be so high out of my mind where I think I'm godly and I can walk on water.
I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be out of line. Never losing my cool. Lately we've been so out of mind. I don't mean to be rude.
LA has always been kind of bound by this like dialectic between sunshine and noir. Obviously it's sunny, but like, you know, there's gang culture too, there's Hollywood. It's like these two different extremes. And I think Drakeo really taps into the noir tradition, you know, of nervous music. And, you know, I interviewed him and he was like, how am I gonna drive around in a $100,000 car with people trying to kill me? It's a nervous lifestyle.
Draco made the sound, it's like nervous music sound, like, you feel me?
This call is being recorded.
Oh yeah, I'm in Central County Jail. This nigga's in the shower wrestling. He just took this nigga time. That nigga funny.
I mean, Draco's in the fucking county jail, man. In the fucking county jail. And he's laughing and he's happy because he knows he's gonna come home to $1 million deal.
I was driving in them times. A nice deal. Get me out of the way. Maybe that would keep me out of trouble. Move my mom up move out go on tour. Make sure everybody's straight. I'm just teaching cause about I'm straight. Take over the world.
You know, I said he's the most original stylist that LA's produced since Snoop Dogg.
Everything. Got a job, got a beam, I got pills, I got dough, I got lean, bitch, I bought everything. Niggas tripping in the club, so what? I ain't really tryna scuff, I let off everything. Niggas lying in they raps, that's a fact. Who these pussy niggas jack, my image is everything.
Who do you hear with Draco? I don't hear anyone with Draco. I hear only Draco, you know? And like, I mean, there's a cottage industry of rappers trying to sound like Draco. We all know them. We don't need to mention them. I mean, some of them are pretty good, actually. Like, I mean, there's some really great songs that are just people trying to sound like Draco.
Draco, calm down, time to turn this to the Holocaust. Niggas know who brought the guns, niggas know who having fun. Cause if I call you no hoe, you know the job is done.
To have the confidence to like be that unique and shit, like, it comes along like once every like decade, I feel like.
Wordplay, demeanor, tone, shit, this shit distinctive. Like when you hear it, sound different. It's like, you don't sound like nobody else. The way he say shit that somebody like, I probably wanted to say and just couldn't figure out how to say it, and he just said like so regular, like that shit hard.
I love the phrase nervous music, and the music, to Ron Ron's credit and Fizzle, they've created a kind of a really nervous, twitchy, eerie sound.
Most producers, you feel me, you go through, there'll be some good ones, but like, you feel me, Ron, Beat Boy, all these niggas, bro, it's like, all them joints fire. Go through the whole playlist, whole thing they be going through, I'll be like, let's do that one, all of them.
How Shoreline came apart, OGZ and Phoenix stole my beat. My beat was already on SoundCloud, and it was just like a really free beat. And they rapped to it, and I liked the song so much, I started reposting it.
All my niggas crazy, you could really make the news. I'ma drop 8 ounces in a 2-liter soul.
You know a West Coast beat when you hear it. You know LA beat when you hear it. But you've never heard niggas get down like this, you feel me? You ain't never heard niggas get on beats and go crazy like this on West Coast beats.
When I look at producers like Ron and like the kind of music that dudes like Draco makes, it's like, it's a whole new take on what it is to be a LA gangster rapper, and it's just got a different flavor.
Oh yeah. I'm proud of this shit. It took a minute though. Everybody finally started to catch away. I like this shit. Oh yeah. Take the game off. Everybody's starting to finally get their little shine. Everybody's starting to finally catch on. I like this shit. Feel like I can change the game. We all can change the game. They ain't never seen nothing like us. I hope they ready.
Anything that you strive for, if you work hard enough, like something got to fucking give. If it is anything, nigga. Rather, whatever you doing, if you do it for a long enough time, nigga, that shit, you gonna start seeing some type of motherfucking results.
Keep grinding, don't stop. This shit is, not everybody gonna make it, but if you really dedicated to this shit, you gonna make it.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, just genuinely want to fucking put these kids on who are fucking dope. If they weren't dope, we wouldn't be fucking putting them on. So, and I mean, just what's happening right here, the like cocktail of, you know, Draco, Greedo, Shoreline, and Ron under it all, like, it's just such a perfect combination of everything that, like, so rarely really I feel like happens. And to be on the ground floor of that shit is like an honor, straight up.
Just watch. I can't even tell you. Just watch. Don't be no hating bitch, just watch. It's gonna be all fly shit, all cool shit. See, niggas get in the game, get weak. We gonna get in the game and just stunt, go harder. Really put on for real. Y'all niggas ain't ready.
On the music shit, I wanna be the toughest motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm the nigga that's walking in the bar in the cowboy days with that motherfucking Trey 5-7. Look here, bitch, it's going on. Yeah, it's going on.
So much more shit, man. But shit, we blessed, man. I'm blessed. Blessed to be a part of this shit, man. For real, for real. Nigga saved my life. I say that all the time. Nigga saved my life. No cap.
Three homies, you know? Get down.
Nah, that's it. I don't